Well, oh well, how y'all doing? I thought I'd come on here and on time. And I've been a little um off my grind when it comes to the YT. I gotta do better, but I should like I decided to come on live. So hopefully a few of you guys chime in and join in. I don't know, I'm just in the mood to talk about some random stuff. Kapari. Kapari, this is the lip gloss birthday suit. I actually want to get Kapari's body oil and body milk, but they'll have like, for example, right? I will go to body oil or the shower oil, but they don't have the body milk. It'll be out of stock, and I'm like, okay. And then I'll go have like the body milk, but not the body oil. It's just I can never find them together, so I can buy them together. I think the Kapari site has symptoms with Ulta and Sephora, so I prefer to buy it from there because you get points. So yeah. Yeah, so what's going on? The one person that is watching, I wish we could see who, because y'all don't be wanting to participate. The one person that's in here, say something. Y'all be quiet. I'm actually, oh my goodness, I actually am waiting. I'm waiting for Amazon to deliver a package video showing you guys how I organize my body products, or to do a little bit of a different organization. And I'm going to share that with you guys, as well as like I want to also create more videos talking about for the face. A little couple of videos we talked about like body care, but I want to like dive in, like share with you guys my favorite body herbs, my favorite shaving creams, like other things than just face related. I think I'm interested in. So yeah, so I'm gonna be organizing like all my stuff, because my skincare is growing. I'm like, I don't need anything else, but I get packages from like companies and stuff. Or at least my face skincare is just growing so much. So I'm just like, okay, I need to reorganize everything. Come up with a better. But anyway, so that'll be fun to film. I've been watching a lot of like hygiene routine videos, hygiene product videos. That's just my jam. So yeah. It's so interesting when nobody is in here. It's like one person watching and they're not saying anything. Oh, here we go with this connecting. Let me wait. Let me see something. Reconnect. I pay too much money for internet for it not to work, because I remember last time I got some people were saying that the connection was messed up, and I'm just like, I pay Spectrum. What? I'm trying to see. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I need to figure out, like, do I need to like? That's what we're not trying to do. We don't need to spend no more money on internet. All right, literally talking. I don't like talking to myself. I don't like it. I mean, it's one thing when I'm sitting in front of the camera. It's another thing when you go on live and like nobody participates or comes into the room and you're just like, okay, no, okay. I guess I'll give it to 10 minutes and then I'm logging off. Pop in and talk to you guys. Anybody who wants to chat, I'm always open to it here on the YT. Almost at 10K subscribers. And I've been on YouTube for like over, has it been 10 years? Or, I mean, YouTube, let me tell y'all, YouTube is definitely at your own pace. As you may see someone who may just start their channel and like within 6 months, they fly. When you're sitting there like, but just like life, you can never compare like your, let's just stay in your lane and just do what you need to do. But I am excited that we are coming up on. I don't know if they give you a plaque for 10K. I don't think they do. I really do. If they don't, I really do think they should, because 10 milestone to hit. Um, like 1,000, like your first 100 is a milestone. I think is like a milestone, but I didn't get a plaque or anything from like, I don't think they give you plaque for those, but I'm like, do you get one for 10K? Because we worked hard for our 10K, you know, and I try to, I organically, I'm all about, I don't finesse. I don't do any of that. I don't put titles that don't match videos. Here and I share with you guys beauty. So I am so excited and I look forward to the day that I'm going to hit 10K, which is going to be soon. And yeah, I'm really excited. We're at 9,532 subscribers. I need about what, 500 subscribers more to hit 10K. So I am so excited and I cannot wait to hit that number. Um, it's not easy trying to get your numbers up and grow your channel. Um, it just takes a lot of staying in, you know, your own just mindset and keeping your eye on what you want from your channel. Talking about YouTube, like in general, because I feel like a lot of people start a YouTube channel and get like rich quick, or they think that they can become like popular quick, or and it's not like they back in the day. Back in the day, what was it, like 10, well, about 10 years ago or so, maybe a little bit longer. Nobody on YouTube. And that's when I started, is when I started to see like the little beauty gurus is what they were calling them at the time. And I just wanted to be, I just started because I had a passion for it. I would see somebody talk about like a skincare product or technique, and I was like, I didn't, even if I didn't agree with it, then I would just make my think about making my own video to like, oh, that's pretty cool, but I have so much more to say about that. And I just started creating my own video, my own channel. And so if you're chasing active to make a buck, good luck, because it's not that easy. YouTubers who been in the game for a very long time and who have been just doing it, like what is it? Raven Elise. Okay, let me throw some OGs that I watched TV. Her. I've watched her way back when right? Candy 87. Now Dolce Candy 87 was like one of the many first chicks I started watching on YouTube. You guys, I met her back when I was like 21, not 21. How I'm 33 now. Back when I worked at Michael's, I've met her like years ago. And that's when she first who else did I okay, so like in them groove of talking and it now Tiffany, the Daily Davis says I watched Tiffany back when she was in the papers that are bigger, like who else? Um Latoya, her with the now she got a family. She's married or was married to Adam and they have like 3 children now. But even her, like I used to watch way back when before they even became as like big as they are now. And I really do feel like a lot of them started, and this thing, a lot of them started from like their webcams. Like if you go, oh, even Samage. So Samage, I watched her way back when. If you go back, I think, and look at some of her videos, like quality, you know what I'm saying? Like, so everybody starts from like the bottom of the pit. And they it was like I said, a lot of people didn't do it beginning out of getting paid on YouTube because mind you, you didn't get paid on that because yeah, I was part of that group. You didn't get paid. You just did it to do it. And then eventually I think Assets was different because or the partnership was different because you didn't need to meet all these requirements before becoming or getting in. So like now there's a lot more restrictions when getting into the partnership because people have been milking the system. But before I'm a partner in, you know, that is that. But bit harder for you to get I consider myself, oh yeah, we in there. Been in there for and wanting me to buy some stuff. Video talking all about like yeah on my channel, even though it's been a low pour. The amount of engagement that I should have. I'm not getting that. As no, like I used recently watched a video on this the using um I love La Vanilla. They smelled amazing. I love them. They smelled amazing, but after a while of using it, yeah, I can't remember. Now you make me want to go back and just try it again, like a little bit of a issue, like irritation. But I've started to have that issue with a lot of baking soda based deodorants. And it, like for example, right? I will wear the Schmidt's deodorant, which I love by the way, too. Schmidt's is good. I would notice I would have a reaction to it, but it smelled so bomb. It kept me fresh, like it was really good. And then I'll go, okay, well, I'll just back on it a few days. No, it still jacked me up. Like I will stop using it, my skin would do fine, and then I will go and use it again, and I'll be right back. I square A. Co. If you haven't checked out that video, go check out my Dawkins Aroma Co. talking about their deodorant paste and powders. When I again, My underarm wasn't irritated. My underarm was none of that because it is baking soda free, and I didn't stink or it kept away odors. It like that's it. I was sticking to Dawkins Aroma Co. since the day I tried it. We purchased actually some new things. Ooh, I purchased a perfume and her new body oil, and let me tell you something. I don't want it, but y'all, I'm in love. I'm in love. But definitely, I if you're still all the way, find another alternative like Dawkins Aroma Co. Try them because and they say, like, I hear people say, well, if you adjust the amount of baking soda that is in a product, but still I feel like, you know, so yeah, so just definitely try the formulation if you're having a discoloration or reaction. And it's crazy because that video of me talking about why deodorants irritate your underarm or discoloration, and it just amazed me how many people had that same similar I always say when you're having discoloration from natural deodorants, stop using it and use coconut oil for a while, and then you can move forward with trying a different deodorant because you don't want to permanently scar your skin or anything. And again, constantly that can cause discoloration, that can cause permanent discoloration, and it's a whole different story when you're trying scarring. I already know how it is for the face because I do something from acne, and I always say discoloration from pimples and from the face and from is what comes to mind at first. 6 months is what's going to take for that bad boy to heal up. So can you imagine for your underarm area and irritating it? It's going to take a lot longer than 6 months. A lot longer than for some reason. I don't know, but they just don't know. What I do outside of the white tea. I am a hair remover. Conversation of fix, and there's no quick fix when it comes to exfoliating, cleansing the brighten or fade away. Going to help to no quick fix, and people want that. I even tell that to people who always, they ask, just like, you guys don't understand. Even if you watch my last video, Derma EO line, I had breakouts all here, and even if you look, you can still see I have on my cheeks, and this is just where my skin chooses to break out. But I have two huge ones here and into my skin to keep it looking as good as twice a day, making sure to use my astringents, making sure to mask once or twice out the week, making sure to like just I don't have my water, it's in the kitchen. But that's something that I've been lacking on. That's the reason why I have two big old pimples down in coffee, but not my water. And I know that. But if you want to have your best looking skin, you have to find what is considered your best looking skin. Like, this is my best looking skin. It's going to have a few dots. But this is, you have to just find what works for you. You have to be consistent with your regimen. You have to make sure you are drinking your water because internally is just as not scream that enough at the top of my lungs. You know what I mean? People come in all the time with drinking their water. They're not washing their body properly. They're not exfoliating. Oh my goodness. Can we? Y'all. Oh, and I have some new exfoliators. Because I got so many videos I'm going to be uploading because I have some new body exfoliators. Exfoliating is so important. Even if you just do it once out the week. Listen, Don't be scared. Skin is it is not the way to be. It ain't pretty. Okay. So make sure you're um my thing is this also too. I always tell people don't wait until it's there are so many people who want to have great looking skin or actually scratch that. People wrinkles in their forehead, when crow's feet around their eyes, their skin is just looking really dull. And then finally it clicks to them, oh, I'll do something about it. At certain points when it comes to the skin, it's too late. If you have deep set crow's, ain't no eye cream go get rid of that. You may have to go and get some injections, in your forehead. Like my now, especially when you're in your you age as a woman, even as a man, your skin is looking the best that it can pass damage control when you're 25. Thank you, Madison. Do your work now so that when you're aging gracefully. Now, a lot of people will be 33 June 1st, and a lot of people are really shocked when I tell them my age. You're like, and it's crazy to me too because I've met girls, not girls or women, who were younger than me, and they look older than me. What was she like 23? Really bad crow's feet. Already at 23, really bad. We're going to need Botox now. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And another thing, let's talk about Botox real quick. Since we, the thing about Botox is that they are starting to. Botox has been a thing now. I'm seeing younger, of like 20, 23 or so. Now they're starting to wear Botox. Now they're starting to get these Botox. Still, you don't need Botox until you are late 30s, 40s. That's when you should be considering Botox as a preventative method of aging. And that is where I don't agree. In your early prime, your face is at its prime, it's not sagging. What you need collagen for? I mean, what you need Botox for? Stop being lazy, do your skin regimen, and your skin will be perfectly fine. And then on top of that, why would you want to have a stiff face? That's another thing too. People don't understand. Botox stiffens your oh, that was oh like Botox is just not natural. It stiffens your face. And who wants to walk around looking like that? Like I don't know. Not I in the face. I'm not against Botox. Do whatever you want. But as far as my natural things that Botox is a poison. Not exactly what it does, I think. It's not a it's a type of toxin that they put in. So the toxin goes into your bloodstream. Like, what are the long-term effects of Botox? I never hear anybody for you, but what are the long-term effects of Botox? I've never heard anybody talk about that. Effects of breast implants until about a few years ago when all these women were coming up with these unknown illness breast implants, and then they had to go and get them removed, which cost more than putting them in. more mindful too as women of what we are putting into our bodies. And that's another thing that I preach or I stand by. Been watching me for a while and follow me, you know that I talk about feminine care and what we use down below in our private areas because I am as women know our bodies and putting onto our bodies, not just from skincare, but from what we inject ads and feminine care in which we use. Like, you know, and way of things where you're like, oh, you should probably consider better ingredients. I really don't like when people hit me with things. So what's the problem? My thing is this, right? Yes, there's stuff in everything, but you have an option to pick your poison. When you go to the store, you have a choice to buy organic or not organic. There are consequences with everything. So if you are to drink beer every day versus consequences to that, you may not have as much energy. You may end up having cirrhosis of the liver. You may end up being bloated. You may end up being on a for everything, right? And if you don't care, then just say you don't care. But I think some people just don't want to like drink or what they take. But there are some people who really believe in the chemicals too. There are some people who don't really care for the natural rams that are chemically and that's them. I knew a girl like that I used to work with. She believed in the chemical. She didn't believe in the whole natural realm. Natural skincare. And I'm not someone who ever pushes upon somebody to do it or look at them differently because to their own skincare and beauty. Like what may work for me may not work for you. And what may work for you may be the skin because you cannot pin anything into one box. Just like when people say, don't use coconut oil for your face and your pores. That's your experience. It's not my experience. It's not learned personally by working with people that doesn't work. And somebody used something that I said don't work and it worked out perfectly fine for them. And I kind of shoved my own foot in my own mouth. So I just learned that you need to try a product and see if it works for you. You need to try things and see if it works for your type, for your skin. Because a lot of times when you are scrolling through, let's say, and you see people, it's comedogenic, don't use it. You're gonna go off of that and be like, okay, let me not use this product because it's comedogenic. It's not good for us. Just like how people say, don't use oil on oily skin. What? I'm oily and they have helped out my skin drastically. But for somebody else, it may be a big, big no-no. You know what I'm saying? Dang, oven fire. There's an oven fire going on it somewhere. I got the little Citizens app. Anyways, so yeah, y'all, skincare all day. Y'all, I be on some. I can just talk about skincare all day. There's a lot of knowledge and a lot of a passion though. Like I am a skin addict. Like I'm not a makeup addict at all. I like makeup, but it's not my forefront. I'll share with you guys my makeup collection. It's not super huge or anything, but I don't have like a super huge makeup collection. It was great coming on and talking to you guys. This video, it's a body. So I'm gonna go ahead and get to you guys.